Hey, what's going on, dudes? My name is TDC, and welcome back to some more ARK Survival Evolved here on the Pooping Evolved server. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic today, so check it out. We've been doing some upgrading, man. I was flying around on our bird that we got last episode with Slipgator, Kadra, and he is up there on the top side. I was using him for some weight stuff, but check it out. Look at our new little friend we got. I could not wait to actually, hold on, what am I doing here? Let's do this. I was gonna wait to do a higher level Dodic, but I found this guy and he wasn't actually that bad. He was a level 70 when we tamed him, so he has leveled up quite a bit. He was a perfect tame. I say he was perfect tame. He was on Medjo berries, but he didn't drop any levels throughout the tame. So if that still classifies as a perfect tame, then perfect, man. It's a perfect tame. I don't know. But this guy has been a game changer, dudes. I have been doing a whole ton of work since last night, and we've got a ton of stuff done. So I spent about probably 4 or 5 hours with that guy collecting stone, and yeah, we finished up the wall. So check this out, man. This is awesome. I love it, love it, love it. So tons of stone walls here, so we are completely safe now on the inside for the most part. I still need to lay down some thatch foundations just to kind of block some of the spawns, but we don't really have any aggressive spawns over here, so it's just more kind of an annoyance factor. we still get turtles, oviraptors, and a couple of other things spawning in here, but it looks like they all despawned now, so I guess that's kind of nice. What are you? You're a tree. Okay, I thought so. Sneaking up on me, stupid tree. But yeah, so we got this all finished up, man. We got it up on this side also, and I think it came out really, really nice. So I did use the NC, the no clipping mod that we have installed here on the vanilla server, just to add in these pillars. You could have done this like vanilla style, but I built up the wall and then I was like, oh man, it needs something else. So I put in these pillars here, and the nice thing about the no clip pillars is you can just add them in afterwards. But if you want to add them in, if you don't have that mod installed, what you can do is you can do the thatch ceiling trick that I've showed 1,000 times before, and then you can build your pillar all the way down. But that's just how I did it here, and I think it came out awesome. So check it out. What do you guys think, man? I think it looks great. So now we have kind of our yard all blocked off, and it's all thanks to our buddy Dodie over there. That's such a game changer, dude. I love it. I could not wait. Like I said, I was gonna wait for a higher level one. We will be getting a higher level one later on. What are we, hungry or thirsty? Oh, we're dehydrated. Okay, let's go grab some water. But yeah, so I was gonna wait for a higher level one and go grab one of those, but this guy was just like right over the ridge. And when I was flying around on my bird, just doing some hunting and stuff like that, I found him and I was like, okay, let's just go ahead and tame it up. And that's what we did. And these birds, man, are pooping out eggs like crazy. I don't really have a good way of storing them, so I've just been throwing a couple on them whenever they lay them. But yeah, so today we are going to be working on a taming pin like we talked about last episode. I think we're going to be rebuilding the OCTOGON, but we're going to do it a little different this time around. We're going to be building a BOCTOGON. So we're going to be building a mobile taming pin, and I'm hoping that we can get this to work out. So we've got this raft that we're not really using anymore. We used it to tame up our trike forever ago, but we don't really... Do you really just lay another egg? I just picked an egg up from you right before I started recording. That's a lot of eggs, and I don't remember what kind of kibble you can make from their eggs, but that's okay. But yeah, so I'm hoping we can get this to work out. We don't really use this raft anymore, so I figured it'd be kind of cool for a mobile taming pin, and we can just take this out and we can grab pretty much anything that's around the shoreline for the most part. We can kite them back to it also if we want to, but I don't know. I think it's going to be a fun project, so let's go ahead and start demolishing some of this stuff here. We don't need it anymore, and I hope that I built up enough materials for this. We've got 25 foundations, I think is what it takes. So we'll try to lay this out real quick. We may have to do some gathering a little bit, hopefully not too much because it's just a pain in the butt. Oh, I can't jump. Oh, I can't jump. Okay, let's go drop some stuff off. But yeah, so I think we're going to build this up, and then also, if we have enough time today, we're also going to be working on a greenhouse. I went and collected up a whole bunch of metal and crystal from the Face Island over there, and then I also found out there's actually quite a few crystal and metal nodes up on top of the, not this mountain, but right behind it, and I think DMAC is building up there. He's got signs placed all over the place, so I don't know if he's planning on building there, if it was just kind of like a preemptive thing, but nonetheless, I didn't want to steal all his metal nodes, but I took a couple. Okay, so I think, is that centered? I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. I want it to be as centered as possible. So let's crouch. That looks to be a little crooked, does not? So if we turn this way just a tad. Does that look better? I feel like that looks better, but it's still a little off center. So if we do right there. Oh my god, I thought that was a Sarco. Scared me. I feel like we're still a little tilted to the left or to the right. So if we tilt a little to the left and get that lined up, I think that is just about perfect right there. Looks good to me, brah. Alright, so now we just need to start laying out some more of these foundations here. And I believe it's 5 wide, so we need to do 2 on this side. Oh, we're not going to be able to. I forgot that we're going to need ceilings. And I built all those foundations. Bummer. Well, crap. Can we do... I wonder. Can you... Excuse me, I'm going to poke you in the butt, okay? Oh, I can't. Poke. Get gone. Or just stay right there. One of the two. There you go. I'm wondering if we can do like a 3x3 of foundations here. So if we did foundations like this, we still can't build off the back, can we? And then we wouldn't be able to drive this, I don't think. Okay, well, tell you what, we'll use these 2 foundations here for storage and whatnots. It's always nice to have some storage on a raft, and then we can do some mortar and pestles if we need to, like if we need to make some narcotics on the fly or something. And then we can build out the... Oh, I don't know. How much can we build on a boat? I don't know how that works anymore. I guess I got some more gathering to do, so I gotta get some more stone, and I gotta make some stone ceilings. So I'm gonna do this, and I'll be right back. You know, I gotta say, I really, really love the new distance, like the follow distance on this, because this guy, I've got him set to the lowest distance possible. So when you call him, he comes right up to you. So the nice thing is, let's try doing something right here. So I'm gonna tell him to stay. We're gonna come over here. We don't have too much left in our inventory, or how much, we don't have much room left in our inventory. So if I harvest a couple trees, we should be able to not move pretty soon. And we're pretty close right now, so we're a little slow. That's okay. Let's just go ahead and get completely over encumbered. And so now, all I gotta do, he's got the stone on him, so I can't craft anything by myself. But if I call this guy over, he's got a ton of stone in him. And now, oh, come on, are you really? There it is. Okay. So now we can access his inventory just by calling him over, and we can craft up all the stuff and things that we need. And then we can just keep moving. So we can just have this guy set to follow, and then we can just kind of chill and roll through everything really, really quickly. So super, super nice addition to the game. I didn't realize that was a thing until last night, but it's fantastic. Okay, so I think we have enough. We may need to make a couple more, but that's okay. Alright, come on, dude. He's a little slow, but he does the job, man. He's such a good dude. I love it. But yeah, so I think we should have enough, but if we need to make a couple more, no biggie, no big deal. But I'm hoping that they have increased the amount of structures that we can add to a raft without any issue. So we need this to be 5 wide, so let's do 1 more on each side here, like so. That looks kind of derpy, man. I wasn't really thinking this through, I guess. So now we need to come out 4 more. 1. Nope. This is not going to work, is it? We can't do the OCTOGON. Oh, that's such a bummer. We were so close, man. This would have been such a cool idea. So I guess we're just going to have to build the OCTOGON, not the OCTOGON. And, I don't know. That's kind of stinks. Alright, well, we may have another issue here. I'm trying to figure out a good spot for the OCTOGON, and I'm kind of worried that this ground is a little too sloped for everything. This might be doable right here, but I'm kind of sketched out about the whole thing. It may not work, and I don't want to place these foundations and not be able to place them again. I guess we could use some of the no-clip stuff if we needed to. That's fine, but I'd like to avoid it if possible. And we may have to We may have to get rid of this sign because I'm not sure if we can place things here. 7? Oh, no, we can. Okay, so this sign, I'd like to keep it. You know, it's nice that Lapis was here. But we may have to move it in order to get everything to fit. So let's just go ahead and see if we can do this here. So we're going to do... my dog is snoring super loud. But let's see. I think if we... wrong button. If we crouch here... that's pretty well like lined up with where I am, so that should be fine. And so we need to come out 5. Let's do 3, 4, and scratch again. 5. Well, we're definitely gonna have to move the sign now, aren't we? All right. No, stay. I keep doing that. I keep pressing the button and everybody comes to me. I don't mean to do that. But this is what I'm worried about here. So let's see. Are we going to be able to... too close to an enemy foundation or gate. Okay, so yeah, it is. It is the sign. Okay, we gotta get rid of this. Sorry, Lapis. Well, we're having some issues. I'm hoping... oh, can we place ceilings like all across here? That would be fantastic if we could, but it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to. Dang it. Alright. So, we got 5 this way. We got 3 this way. So, it means that we're going to have to use ceilings out for 2 more this way. That is a little annoying. But there's just really not a good spot for this around here. Can I put that there? Okay. Well, you need to come with me a little bit. Let's just head this way. We will probably end up moving this because I'm not going to like the way that it's placed. But we need some sort of taming pen. So we're just going to build it up like it is now. And we're going to roll with it. So it might look a little derpy for a little while. But just know that we will be moving this whole thing. Yeah, because that looks really stupid. Oh, I hate the building in this game, man. It's a love-hate relationship. Dude, I thought I already poked you once, man. It's time for you to leave. Go. Get out of here. Head down the beach. Alright, so we got those placed. Now, we should be good to start laying down some of the fence foundations that I think that's on the Doty over here. So let's actually put all this stuff on you because we don't have the weight for it. Grab the foundations and we will grab the gateways. And I'm hoping that we can get this all to work properly. So I believe, let's actually take a look real quick. I think they're too wide. I think. So we need to lay down 1, 2, oh, is that going to be weird? 3. And then if we lay down this, we should be able to get it to snap some way. How do we want this? Is that where we want it? I think that's where we want it, right there. And then we can take this and we can snap it at like an angle. Oh, please tell me this is a big enough platform. Am I doing this wrong? I think I did the placement wrong. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, you know what? Since it's not going to be a permanent build, it'll be okay. And now we should be able to throw this out. I should have started from this side here. That would have been a smarter idea. Oh well, water under the bridge. Can we get this to snap, please? Right. Is that snapped? Right there. Yeah, I think that's good. Now, will you snap on this side? That's the real question. We may have to throw another thingamajig at it. That's okay though. No big deal. So... oh, I'm so confused. Yeah, this is right. And then we need another 45. Right, like that. And then we come in like so. Boom, bada bing. And then I think we can get this one to snap there, like that. And then this one we're gonna have to build out a little bit more. So we're gonna need some pillars and what else? Some ceilings. Boom. It is complete. So there it is, man. It looks a little derpy. like I said, but there's not a whole lot we can do about it. So did I even get the measurements correct here? So it ended up being what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide instead of 5. So I was way off. But that's okay. So like I said, we're gonna end up moving this someplace, but I don't know where exactly. But it'll work for now. It's not really that big of a deal. And we've got a couple of gateways here, and I think I really didn't need this many. I just want one there in the front and maybe one here on the side, since we're kind of up against the wall here. So that'll be okay. And then the rest I'm going to fill in with the stone rails. Kind of like what we did on the walls, kind of going around our yard back here. So if you don't know what those look like, they actually look really, really cool. And we used that last time to fill in the archways last time we built the octagon. But it's just those guys right up there. So they actually look pretty neat, and they actually allow you to shoot through them, which is awesome. So we tried out the metal railings and stuff last time, and that didn't work. It was too tight of a squeeze, and the bullet was just clipping on the actual railway itself, and so it wasn't really working out like what we wanted to. So stone roof, hey? We need a ramp. So where is wood? Do we have the stuff to make a ramp? What are we missing? We're missing a little bit more wood. Let's go ahead and get rid of this tree here. We don't need this tree anymore. That should be more than enough. We'll just put a ramp over here on the front, and this will work for the time being. So now that we got the basic shape of the octagon, I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits for this build, and we're gonna go see how much we can get done on a greenhouse, because I need to get that up and going real soon. Can we place that? Can we make another one? What are we missing for another ramp? Fiber. Really? Do I have my sickle on me? I do. Perfect. So yeah, we're gonna take a look at the greenhouse. I've never actually made a greenhouse before, and I don't think we really need a huge one. I just want to get some crops up and going pretty quickly. So we're also gonna need a Fiomia too, I think. So we may go see what we can find Fiomia wise. Oh, then that's not gonna line up either. This was, oh, I guess it did line up, didn't it? Okay, that's good. It was a fail today, man, but it's all up and done, so pretty cool. But yeah, so I guess I'm gonna go kind of figure out what we're going to do and where we can build this thing, because it's gonna be another derp thing if I try to build down here on the shoreline. It's just too angled, too steep, and I don't like it. So I gotta figure out where we're gonna set this up at, and we'll be right back. Alright, well, I've been playing around, kind of trying to figure out where I wanted to put this thing, and I think this is gonna be the best spot, at least for the time being. Why do these stupid ramps not connect? I hate that they do that. But yeah, so this is going to be, again, another kind of temporary build for a little while, and this is definitely a good way of burning through crystals super quick. I think I had like 600 crystal or something, and I'm out. We're gonna have to go gather more so I can finish up the ceiling here, but I think we should have just about everything that we're gonna need. Let's see, there it is. We got a door frame, so let's go ahead and throw this guy down here like this, and then one more of the walls up on top. But yeah, so eventually we're gonna have some sort of like really big greenhouse build or something like that, but for this, basically, this is kind of like a little starter farm. I just need a good way of getting some kibble going, and we got to get some of the basic crops up and growing. So we've got place for that, and I think this should be good. We're definitely gonna have to go harvest more crystals so we can finish up that, but then we're also gonna have to figure out how we can get water over here, and I think we'll probably just go with reservoirs for the time being. We've got some pipes that I found in some drops, but the reservoir we're gonna have to learn. So let's take a look at that. Reservoir, just to water the stone one is all we need. And let's see, did that take a smithy to learn? Reservoir, no, requires cementing paste, which that I have plenty of. I went flying around earlier on Cadra here, and we found an absolute ton of beaver dams, and I've got so much cementing paste now, it's insane. So we're just gonna have to kind of keep an eye out on the beaver dams, because that's gonna be the best way to get cementing paste. Because I mean, look at all this, that's nuts, man. So let's see, do we have enough to make any more structures? Greenhouse? No, we need more crystal. So I guess I'm gonna spend a little bit of time. I'm gonna farm that up, and then I'll probably make up everything else that we're gonna need, like the reservoirs and the tap and all that. We'll try to get that hooked up, and then we'll start laying down some of the crop plots. Okay, so we should have everything we're gonna need finally, man. I thought I was above the grind today, but apparently not. There are so many things that you gotta collect in this game, and it drives me nuts. But that's okay. We just gotta get our dinos up and going, man. So we've got a couple of foundations here. Let's grab these, and we're gonna grab these reservoirs. And the reason that we're using reservoirs is it rains enough on this server that I think we should be fine with just trying to use the reservoirs. So can we? Oh, we can snap that there. Perfect. Snap that there. So I feel like this has pretty good line of sight to the sky. This one might be a little sketch, but I think it'll be okay. So no snap point. What the? What? Why? Why can I not place this here? Do we have to place the pipe first? I feel like we may have to place the pipe first. That's okay. Let's see. We got this guy. Let's put this here. So let's do 7. We're going to try to run it this way. We're going to try to put it in the middle as best we can. I got to get rid of those chests underneath the house there. We don't need those really. So I forgot that we got to put the pipe down first. So we want the pipe to be about like right here. Okay, and so now we can place these guys, no problem. Okay, that's what we want. And then now we can run the actual pipe over this way. So we got some straight pipe, and then we got a vertical pipe, and then we've got our tap here. So let's do the a little rubber banding. That's fine. Let's do this. Actually, I think we'll be good with one. And then if we do a vertical pipe like so, is that going to obstruct the crop plots though? I almost guarantee you that's going to obstruct the crop plots. We need to learn crop plots too, by the way. So let's do crop, medium. So we need, I think we just need the medium ones, right? I think. So let's take a look here. What do we need for these? We need wood for sure. And fiber and stone. Okay, so let me craft these up real quick, and we'll be right back. Hopefully for the last time. Okay, I think we're good now. Now I'm hoping that these crop plots are big enough to grow the normal carrots and potatoes and all that kind of stuff. I think that they are. Not irrigated. I think it should be fine though. So we're gonna see. So let's just line up a few of them on this side here. I may need to run another pipe to get them all irrigated, but I think we should be okay. Can we fit another one there? Oh, we can't. Alright, so let's just run some across the back here like so. Boom. Bada bing. And then now, if we take our tap, let's just see. We're gonna have to, I think, probably wait for the rain. But if we put that there, will these say irrigated? Not irrigated because there's no water. Okay, so rain. I don't even have like a water skin, man. That's what's kind of nice about living next to the ocean here. I just run down, take a drink whenever I need it. But we definitely need some sort of way of carrying around water. So I guess I'm gonna work on either crafting those up, or I'm gonna wait for the rain or something, let these guys fill up and see if everything is irrigated. I'm hoping it is. I think there's a pretty big range on this, but I'm not for sure. Okay, well, I just crafted up a couple of these water skins, so let's go ahead and fill those guys up real quick. We're also short on food, but I got some cooking up there. I really cannot wait to get an industrial cooker up and going. That's going to make a huge difference. So if we come down here, I believe that we can put one of these guys in here, and we can remote use. Alright, so we got that one. Now let's come over here and do the same thing on this one, and this should tell us if everything is hydrated. I'm hoping it is. Irrigated, irrigated, not irrigated, not irrigated, not irrigated. So the range is a lot lower on this than I thought it was. Somebody had told me once a long time ago that it was basically about like 3 or 4 foundations away from where the water tap is, and everything should be irrigated, but that's not the case anymore, I guess. So that's a bit of a pain, but it's not the biggest deal. Let's go ahead and eat a little bit of food there. Stop aching a little bit, but yeah, so I guess I've got some more work to do around here, but for the most part we got everything that I wanted to get done today. We got the greenhouse up and going, so now I just need to get it irrigated and we need to get some crops going. So I think we're gonna save the Phiomia tame for either next episode, or I'll probably just do it off camera. I mean, taming Phiomia, not really that interesting. So, and then we also got the OCTOGON up and going, but I need to start collecting some more stone so I can finish putting in the stone railings to kind of close the whole thing off here. But I think this is going to work like a charm. So if I can get that finished before next episode, then actually if we can get that finished and get the crops going by next episode, we can make some better taming food, just using like the carrots and stuff for the beavers. So I think they enjoy the vegetables more than just berries, but that'd be the idea, so we can tame a beaver next episode. But anyways, dudes, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button for me down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you're interested in supporting me on my channel, make sure you go check out my Patreon page over there. There's a lot of really cool rewards. Sooner or later we're going to be hitting that first goal. We can get a patron server up and going for you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun, so super excited about that. But anyways, go check those links all down below in the description, and I will see you guys next time. Alright, thanks so much for watching. Peace.
The wiki, there's like no information out about this yet.
Strange.
So yeah, so anyway, you can see when you mouse over, see it says wants care and 250 or whatever.
He's red for me.
Oh wait, are you not in the tribe?
I don't know. I thought, are we in one tribe or are we doing separate tribes?
Oh, that's right, we're separate tribes, I forgot. Sorry. My bad.